That's a force to be reckoned with. Oh man, we going wide angle for this. Look at that. Damn. God damn. Look at that. Look at that pearl inlay. Oh man, that binding. Oh, look at this headstock. Just pure perfection. Look at those tuners. Damn. I mean, come on. That is an absolute killer guitar. I've always wanted one of these. This is a PEAVEY rotor. This is actually my guitar player's in Icons of Sin, and he had me fix it up for him. Just had a few electronic things going on with it, and it's a limited edition as well. Got a great price for it. And of course, with all Epiphones, they always put it on stupid places. Always take it off of that and put it on the back, because it'll help out with the balance of the guitar and make it 10 times better. I mean, come on. This is Korean made. You can't see that because the light's over there. You see it? Yes. But we're going to play through a JSX. Now this is a different JSX than the one I had. The one I had before I put the Trucker Girl on there. But I did take off the front cover on it. And my typical cab, which I have that scrim usually on it, my JSX cab. So we're going to see what this cab, and this has the triple X's and the V30s. We're just going to jam through it, man. This channel is all about having fun, checking out cool gear. Hell yeah, DMD. Hey, let's have some fun. Let's start that. That'd be a good idea. Now, let's find out if my GoPro is going to crap out on me during the middle of this session, just like the last one. That duality thing was freaking awesome, wasn't it? I got one thing that I've had on channel before many times, and I have something new. This is not mine, although I wish it was mine. Maybe one day me and Ben can make a trade, because it is a freaking awesome guitar. He got a great deal on this thing, and it's got Grover tuners. I've never seen tuners like that before. Look at that. It's got the holes in it. I think that's a really cool design. Never seen that before. I don't know if you can see it here, but it says made in Korea. All Korean guitars that I've ever touched has been absolutely killer. I do have my precision drive going through the JSX. You know, it's been a while since I've actually had a JSX on the channel. I think I compared it to the Triple X2, which was a pretty cool video. I enjoyed that. This one, when I biased it, two of the tubes were dead. Yeah, they were definitely just not working. I had to also go through and just kind of clean up a few things inside the amp. But we got everything up and running, and it's going. So after I put some new tubes in it, well, actually on the outsides, problem is they're not matched. So, I mean, it's a good bit of difference between the middle two and the outside two. But for now, it's working, and it sounds great. It's not overheating or anything like that. So we're just going to rock on this, man, and just see how it is, and just kind of go through it again, just to remind us how awesome this JSX amp is without the dumbbells, as Randy would say, on the front of this thing. Let's jam on it, man. Damn, that sounds great. I love that thing, man. It's definitely reminiscent of the Triple X, obviously, but it just has some kind of mojo about it that sets it apart, I think. Absolutely killer amp. And to tell you the truth, I don't think it needs a drive. I do have my precision drive that we'll use for it just to see what it can do. But it is an amp that is made to just be balls to the wall. Have a bunch of low end that just punches. It's kind of like a Mesa kind of punch, but also has that top end like a 6505. It's kind of like, that's what it is. It's a blend between a Mesa and a 6505. That's what this kind of reminds me of. And that's what the Triple X is, right? We'll go through the crunch. That right there was the, what do you call it on this one? The Ultra. That was the Ultra channel. So let's go ahead and go over to the crunch and just play with that, right? Make sure my levels are good. There we go. All right, so we're on the crunch. We have the treble at noon, mid's back a little bit, bass is not even halfway, and we got the gain not even halfway either here. The presence and the resonance is both at like 11 o'clock or so. So let's just see what that sounds like. I think we need to turn it up. It's just like super pleasant sounding. That's a great crunch, dude. Now don't ask me what kind of pickups are in this because I have no idea. They look like the Solar Duncans, but without the wordings on them. I don't know, they sound great to me. They're not like super saturated or high output, but they sit right in the middle where it's perfect. It really sounds like Solar Duncan designs. So anyways, yeah. It's not very saturated at the moment. I don't have it pushed that much. And that's what I like about this, is that you have much more headroom on this crunch than you do on the Ultra, which is the way it's supposed to be, right? I don't feel like it was like that on my other JSX. But with this one, it's just a lot lower gain. And I can really crank it if I really want some metal stuff, and then have the ability to switch over into the Ultra gain to have, like, I don't know, a solo boost or something like that. But this thing also does have a fat switch on it too, which is absolutely killer. Just a fat and for solos, I would say. Like, have one channel without fat, and then it sounds kind of weird. And then have the other channel with fat. More pushing for the cushion. Okay, that's bad. Yeah, see, that's the thing about this stuff. It's like, as long as it inspires you, then it's a good tone. Doesn't matter if it sounds like crap. If it brings something out of you, that's what you want, right? You know, it's kind of funny because that's the way I feel about with like overdrives and stuff. Is that when you really crank that stuff, it's like, it's fun for like a minute, but I don't know, it doesn't really inspire me. You know, I need to be able to dig in a little bit. Personally, and that's just the way I play, you know? Okay, let's go ahead and turn on the precision drive on the crunch and just see what that sounds like, right? All right, we'll just go for it. Man, I don't even have it plugged up. I was surprised it bypassed well. Let's go ahead and plug this thing up. Okay, now that's all hooked up. Here's the precision drive on the crunch channel. I think it took out a little bit too much low end for me, so I'm gonna bring down that attack. Actually, it was only one more notch. Let's go ahead and flip on the fat switch. See what that sounds like. Oh, now we're talking. Now that's a force to be reckoned with. Fat switch with an overdrive. That's killer. Let's bring in some more resonance. We're gonna go to 2 o'clock. Let's bring in some more presence. There we go. That is killer. I'm telling you, man. I don't think it needs it, this overdrive, but without the overdrive, see now it does sound a little flubby. Probably because of the fat switch. Take that off. Okay, now let's turn up the gain on the amp. Let's go to 2 o'clock. You see, there are some amps that you don't need an overdrive on. I think that sounds way better than it did with the precision drive. And for giggles, I'll just go ahead and turn on the precision drive and let's see if I'm right. Yeah, see, it's too much. Ugh. Turn it off. And let's even go up higher with the gain to about 3 o'clock. Yeah. mean, can you tell I'm having fun? Because I am. Oh man, I love that. All right, let's go ahead and go over to the Ultra again. Let's jam on that, and I'll do the clean at the end for you guys. You know, some people may care for it, some people may not, but I'm getting to the good stuff first, and then I'll show you guys how clean it can be. Ooh. That's without the fat switch. Whoa. I'm looking at the wave files here, and it's chunky. That's another level, man. That is definitely a different level of brutality. I feel like it's just too much low end. Bring resonance back. There we go, that's perfect. Bring in a little more treble. All right, for you sadists out there, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the overdrive with this on, okay? Here it is. One more time, without. Yeah, I'm trying to remember it. There we go. All right, let's go over to the clean and end this video out. I just wanted to have a little bit of fun with an old friend and a new friend for my guitar player. Alright, check the volume. Okay, bring it down. I mean, dude, I really do feel like this amp hits way above its weights, you know, weight class. As far as everything that it can do, it just has an awesome crunch, an absolutely face melting ultra channel, and then it has a pristine clean, man. So let me bring the treble back a little bit, and it even has a noise gate. This noise gate is after the preamp and before the power section, from my understanding of it. And that gate has been up since up to like 1 o'clock. Let's go ahead and bring the mids back a little bit. Bass is already up. Let's go to neck pickup, right? Do a little finger action. I mean, what more could you want from a clean channel, right? Let's go back to the bridge. There you go. There's some cleans. I didn't know what else to do with it because I can't remember off the top of my head any clean riffs. Sorry. That first one was something I wrote way back in the day. Probably about 20 years ago. Yeah. Anyways, that's it. I just wanted to go through an old friend and show you guys this absolutely killer PEAVEY rotor. I almost got one of these. It was a red one at Music Go Arounds, and but somebody picked it up before I could, and I was just like, damn it. But this is a limited edition, and let me tell you, you come across one of these, pick it up. DMD out. Oh, and it went all the way through. Hell yeah.